How to get happy fast when you are discouraged, part 2. So I did a first part to this video, and it basically described that, hey, you are your best friend. You can't always, trust in people for your validation, for your happiness. And people either bring you up or down in life. They're either good or bad influences on you. And I had to make this second part to the video because without this part, happiness would not be complete. And I want you to understand right now, guys, that one of the quickest ways to get happy fast, and I mean immediately, I don't mean, over a week's time or over a month's time or even a year. I mean immediately. How do you get happy fast when you're feeling down and discouraged? One of the best ways to do this is to live your life from your heart and not your head. I would say approximately about 95% of human beings, male and female, live their life from their head and not their heart. Their heart is not even activated. And by heart, I mean spiritual, your spirit, okay? And this might sound crazy to you, but I'm letting you know that you are more than just a physical being, okay? You are a spiritual being. And in order for happiness and joy to be complete, it has to come from the inside out. And how do you live your life from your heart and not your head? Well, you first of all do the thing or the things that stimulate that part of your being. A lot of you guys are just living for the dollar or just living for whatever looks right or whatever feels right. But I'm telling you, when you learn to live your life from your heart and not your head, these things, physically don't matter as much. The car you drive doesn't matter as much. Money is important, but it's not everything. And I want you to understand that when you begin to seek out the things that you were born to be, there will be no greater joy in life. Because if you're living your life from that position, you're at a very strong position. A lot of you guys don't realize that, but you are leaps and bounds ahead of every other human being out there, because everybody just falls prey to what everybody else does. And it's all about the retirement fund. And, I got a good paying job and I do this and I do that. But why does it always feel so empty with these people? Because they don't even know what they're doing. They're not even aware of it. They're not even aware that they have a heart. And living your life from your heart and not your head doesn't mean you're just this emotionally weak person who's always in touch with their feelings. And this isn't just feelings. This is something from within. And if it's playing the guitar for a minute a day and it activates that spiritual part of your life, then do that. If it's fishing, go do that. If it's drawing while listening to music, then do that. If it's drinking coffee on an ocean by yourself, go do that. If it activates that part of yourself, do that. And once that's activated, your whole life will change meaning. Everything you do will be filtered through the real you and not the head you. The head you is all about facts and statistics and what you should be, what you shouldn't be. But the heart part of you just goes leaps and bounds beyond that. It's a whole different realm. And that's exactly how you get in touch with who you really are, is you don't ignore the giftings in your life. You don't ignore the callings in your life, so to speak, that you were meant to do. A lot of you guys are so unhappy and you keep asking yourself, why am I not happy? This is probably the number one reason why you're not happy, because you've ignored this part of yourself. You left it a long time ago, but I'm telling you right now that you could go right back to it in a split second. Happiness can come to you within a second. It doesn't have to be a year process. Like I said, this thing is spiritual. Spiritual things are activated instantaneously. Physical things take more time. Building a nice body, building big biceps, that doesn't happen overnight because it's a physical thing. Physical things are slower than spiritual things. And like I said, if you ignore this part of your life, you'll always be searching for the next dirty high. You'll always be searching for the next sugar rush, because you're just escaping the reality that you know, and that reality is you aren't living from your heart, you're living from your head. And really, this is how you become a more authentic man, is you are more in tune with that spiritual side to yourself. If you have questions to me like, hey, how do I become more authentic? How do I become, just more confident in general. Not just about women. I'm around women and I feel confident around women. I'm saying, how do I, as a man, feel more confident just all the time? How do I just feel more in my skin, present to the moment and super fun? How do I smile without wine? How do I smile without alcohol? How do I get happy without all of these substances? This is how you do it. You live your life from the inside out, and you will naturally be the authentic man you were meant to be. So guys, I want to thank you so much for watching this video today, part 2. Go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click that wonderful link above me or in that description box below. That will take you right over to my website where you can check out my new audiobook called My Alpha Formula. And in this new audiobook I created, you will learn how to become your best alpha male from the inside out. You guys have a great day. Be empowered.